Hello everyone, you're welcome once more to NEPH. If you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome. Do well to hit the subscribe button and share the link of the channel to some student out there that needs to work on word fraction. Alright, so we have the question on the board that says simplify. Three whole number to third multiplied by 5 over 6 multiplied by what? To third. So all these divided by what? We have 11 divided 15 multiplied by 3 quarter multiplied by 2 divided by what? 27. So how do we solve this problem? Now the first thing in solving fractions is you want to change any mixed fraction to improper fraction. So you want to look at the types of fraction, and here I can identify a mixed fraction because we have a whole number in front of this. Okay, so we have to convert this first. So how do we convert it? We have 3 whole number 2 over 3. Okay, so this is going to be, we're going to start here. So we have 3. Now coming this way, we are going to multiply by this. Now coming to the numerator, we are going to add it. Okay, and we come back to the denominator, which we have as 3. So 3 times 3 is going to give us what? 9. So we have 9 plus what? 2 divided by what? 3. Now 9 plus 2 is going to give us what? We have 11 divided by what? 3. Now that we've been able to get this, we can now, in place of this, put this, since this is this. Okay, so we are going to write 11 over 3 in place of this. So we have 11 divided by 3 multiplied by what? We have 5 divided by 6 multiplied by what? We have 2 divided by what? 3. All these divided by, we have 11 divided by 15 times we have 3 over 4 times we have 2 over what? 27. Okay, now that we have that, we can now solve it further. Now, how do we solve this? Now, already I can see that we can reduce some things. Okay, so 2 can divide itself as 1. 2 divided 6 is what? 3. Okay, that is reducible. What about this? I can see we can reduce this, and we can reduce this or this. But let's reduce this. 2 into this is 1. 2 into 4 is 2. Okay, now let's reduce this way or this way, but let's go this way. So 3 into itself is 1, and 3 into this is what? 9. Okay, now that we've reduced it to that, okay, let's write clearly. So we have 11 times 5 times 1. So we have 11 times 5 times 1. Okay, divide. We have this is 3. Okay, divide this is 3. And divide this is what? 3. So all these divide by what? We have 11 divided by what? 15. Multiply. We have 1 over 2. Multiply by what? We have 1 over what? 9. Okay, now from this, we can now what? Solve further. Okay, now how do we solve further? Well, let's write 11 times what? 5. Okay, and this is 3 times 3 times 3. So we can write 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, all that divide by what? We have 11 times 1 times 1, which is 11. So divide by, we have 15 times what? 2 times what? 9. Now, so we have, a fraction up here and a fraction down here. Now, how can we solve this? Okay, now it is very easy to solve this. So I want to write it in this form. So we have 11 times what? 5. Divide. We have 3 times 3 times 3. So divide. It is a division. So we have 11 divided by what? We have 15 times 2 times 9. So we have 15 times 2 times 9. Now, what is the principle of what? Division. Now, whenever you are dividing, you want to change this to what? Multiplication. You have to keep this to have 11 times what? 5. Divide. We have 3 times 3 times 3. So this we want to change to what? Multiplication. And when we do that, we are going to take all this up and bring this what? Down. So on this part, 11 is going to come down and all this is going to go up. So we have 15 times 2 times what? 9. Okay. So from that, we can now easily cancel out. Okay. Now instead of multiplying all this and even making the numbers even larger, okay, from this we can easily what? Cancel. So let's begin to cancel out and see what we are going to be left with. So this is going to cancel this, which is 1, 1. When you have multiplication, you can always cancel this way. Now, you can cancel that way when you see that you have multiplications in between, not when you have addition or subtraction, okay? When you have multiplications like you have here and here and here, you can cancel in diagonal, okay? So we can also cancel diagonally this way since we are dealing with all multiplications. All right, so you have to take, or if you have additions or even subtractions, you don't want to do that in math. Okay, so let's see what we have left. Okay, so I have 1 times 5, which is what? 5 divide. We have 3 times 3 times 3, so 3 times 3 times 3. So we have multiply. We have 15 times 2 times 9 divided by 1. Now let's see what can cancel next. Okay. Now 3 can cancel itself as 1. 3 into 9 is what? 3. Okay. Now we have 3 here, we have 3 here, so we can still cancel further. So 3 into itself is 1, and 3 into this is 1. So let's see what we have simplified it to. Remember the question says we should simplify. So we have here 5 divided by what? So 1 times 1 times 3 is 3. So we have our multiplication coming down. So we have 15 times 2. So we have 15 times 2 times this is 1. So times 1 divided by what? 1. Okay. Now from this point, you can see that the numbers have reduced this much. So we can now, get our answer. So I can still see that something can cancel here. So 3 can divide itself is 1. 3 can divide 15 is what? 5 times. So let's see what we have left. So we have 5 over 1. So we have 5 divided 1. So we have our multiplication here. So this becomes 5, okay, times 2 times what? We have 1 divided by what? 1. Now from this, what do you want to do? So we want to multiply this way and multiply this way. So let's do that. So we have 5 times, so 5 times 5 times what? 2 times 1 divided by what? 1 times what? 1. So 1 times 1. So with that, we can now get our answer to this simple problem. So let's see what this gives us. So 5 times 5 is what? 25. So times 2 times 1 divided by what? So 1 times 1 is 1. So 5 times 5 gives us 25. So we have times 2 times 1. So this will further give us 25 times 2 is going to give us 50 times 1 divided by 1. So 50 times 1 is 50 divided by 1, which is the what? 50. So our answer to this simple problem is 50. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button. Do well to subscribe to this channel. I have to break it, down all the way so that you can understand how we arrive at. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in our next video. You take care. Bye.